Welcome to Meet the Candidates 2020, a voter education program brought to you by the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. Our hope is that these candidate interviews and profiles will help you, the voter, understand your choices when it comes to casting your ballot in the 2020 elections. While we can all agree that an informed candidate is important, we believe informed voters make all the difference. So we ask you to arm yourself with the information necessary to make an educated choice and to make casting your vote a priority, regardless of how you do it this year, mail-in or in person. Please visit shakopee.org to find out all of the information you'll need to know about the upcoming election, including polling places and times, and a link to the Secretary of State website for mail-in voting options. Hi, and welcome to Meet the Candidates 2020, a voter education program brought to you by the Shakopee Chamber of Commerce. My name is Angie Whitcomb, and today I am joined by Nurul Khan, a candidate for Shakopee City Council. Thank you so much for joining us today, Arif.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Why don't you tell our voters a little bit, give them a brief introduction.
Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Shakopee Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Shakopee residents. I'm here at 9 o'clock in foggy morning. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm running for city council, lots of good reasons. Number one, I'm living in Shakopee more than 25 years. You can say half of my adulthood in Shakopee. Mm-hmm. I'm involved with Shakopee community pretty much everywhere, from soccer arena to Scott County volunteerism.
Okay.
And that is my passion. I do it from my heart. Mm-hmm. It's nothing related to politics. Mm-hmm. I just do it from my heart.
Sure.
Number three, my 3 kids goes to Shakopee School District.
So you're very involved.
Yes, and my son Malik plays for Shakopee Best 11 Soccer. Varsity team, Shakopee Savers.
Nice.
I also worked many years with YMCA before school, after school program in Shakopee, in every school pretty much. So I am not unfamiliar face in Shakopee.
No, it sounds like it.
So Malik's encouragement and good heart to serve others. That's why I'm running for city council.
Fantastic. Well, let's dive into the questions, Arif. So you've told us why you're running for council.
Sure.
What would you change about how the Shakopee city government works if elected?
Thank you for asking good questions. Shakopee is growing big time in many ways, even in this pandemic, you know. So as a candidate, I thought diversity is very important in our community. Mm-hmm. In Shakopee School District, we speak more than 70 languages. Mm-hmm. So you can imagine how many people coming from different backgrounds. As a diverse individual like me, mm-hmm. I think I can make a difference.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
So that's what you would change?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Diversity is very important.
Yes. And you're right. We do have a very diverse community. The next question I have for you, Arif, is how should the city assist businesses that are struggling due to the COVID-19 pandemic? And there are many of them.
Yes. I don't know, this is cards from God or what? But to be honest with you, we have to pray to God to get rid of this pandemic. Then we can come back to our normal life, you know? Mm-hmm. Then we don't have to worry about our carrying mask and we don't show our smiley face.
And staying 6 feet apart as we are today.
And 6 feet apart as well. Mm-hmm. We do have to follow our CDC guidelines. Mm-hmm. Those guidelines are pretty simple. We are doing right now here. Mm-hmm. I am holding this mask. Mm-hmm.
And you walked in with it.
I walked with it, 6 feet distance. Mm-hmm. And also hygiene. Mm-hmm. Wash your hands and tell others to do the same. And make sure you wash these things too, please.
Yep.
Mask if you keep on wearing it, there is germs there. But sometimes kids, I work with kids, so they forget. So you have to be consistent to tell them, use this 6 feet distance. They don't know what is 6 feet.
Yeah.
So you have to make them understand, wash this, and wash your hands again and again. Just keep telling. And also, we do have a fantastic St. Francis Hospital. You go there, they will provide you all guidelines. As a Shakopee resident, I will tell everybody how lucky we are. We have the place like St. Francis Hospital, you know. Also, if you talk about business-wise, there are, after doing some research, there are a lot of loan you can get because of this pandemic, like SBA, Small Business Administration, PPP, you know, Paycheck Protection Program. And also nonprofit organizations or agricultural business, you know, provide economic disaster loans. This all helps for small businesses and even in farmers community agriculture. So these are most important things. So besides we are, you know what, we have to have hope. Okay? Life without hope is meaningless. Hope is the chief support of our life. So if we can give them positive vibe, inspiration, that will help. People are suffering, you know.
They are, and they're COVID weary. They are tired of this pandemic and tired of trying to fight through it.
That's amazing. For example, I've been going through Esperanza, donating foods, standing in front of hundreds of trucks coming, hundreds of cars. We are donating food from the trucks. This helps. How this helps? If you don't have to spend money for food, you can save this money for your rent or your mortgage payment. We have been doing all over with Hosanna Church, with Esperanza, Lutheran Church, with SMSC.
It's a great program.
SMSC. And of course, I would like to say thank you to Shakopee CAP Agency.
Great organization.
Great organization.
Okay, so Ariv, we're the Shakopee Chamber of Commerce. We are unapologetically pro-Shakopee and unapologetically pro-business. That is why we exist. How is your agenda pro-business, and how do you think that differs from your opponents or even people sitting on the council now?
Fantastic question. I am in advocacy and lobbying, you know. To be honest with you, people like me, I cannot afford my son to go to college. College tuition fee is very expensive nowadays. I'm pretty sure most of the Shakopee residents are like me. I'm assuming. If you see the data, Shakopee's income is less than Cheska. So I want to do something from my heart for young generations. Those who come from high school graduates, if they can do some kind of technical vocational training, you know, like innovation, you know, like through Shakopee Chamber of Commerce, Shakopee City, Shakopee School Board, and Scott County, and all money comes from Mystic Lake. You know, if we can involve all these people, we can open some kind of technical school or programs, 6 months vocational training, or even 1 year. Then they can have jobs in the area of welding, electrician, plumbing, and bartender, or ultrasonography, or coding in the medical coding for St. Francis Hospital. This will bring more jobs with very decent amount of money. How much money do you make after your college degree? They can make easily starting with $25 to $30 per hour. That is the one reason. Number two is park and recreation. I'm a healthy promoter of the city, even in Prior Lake. I like healthy lifestyle. You know, health is wealth. If I don't have good health energy, can I come to here? But can you come to take my interview here?
No.
No. And this gentleman is over there with the camera. He can't come either.
No.
So we all do have to have good health. Period.
It's not negotiable.
It's not negotiable. So I want to promote healthy lifestyle in the community in many ways, with park and recreation, with running team, with jogging team, with bicycling team. When I do things, I do myself first.
Sure.
If you see my website, if you ask anybody what Arif does in the school, I'm running, I'm jogging, I'm biking, I'm canoeing, I'm fishing, all these things. This is in my blood. That's what I do for a living. I'm not young anymore. Look at I am acting like young.
Who is?
Because of my health and wellness program.
Sure. Great. So, last question before we get to your closing statement, Arif.
Yes.
What role should the city have in attracting new businesses to Shakopee or helping our current businesses expand?
Thank you again for your excellent question. Shakopee do have various programs and sources to support economic development for both existing and new businesses. Number one, partnership and collaboration, I already mentioned. Like organization like SMSC, they have lots of money. They are good people.
Great partners.
Great partners. Scott County, Chamber of Commerce, again, you guys, and other organizations, you know. We can do great things. For example, like I read somewhere, you know, reading is always good, then you know. Without read, you don't prepare, you don't come to for talk any interview.
Any interview or any conversation.
Any
with anyone,
conversation. Lesson plan, that's it I've been doing from my
You're
early
trained.
stage, you know. So Excel, SMSC, and county, I guess, they did this mountain biking project.
Yes,
Fantastic project.
absolutely.
Absolutely, right? Those kind of projects we should have to do more often, you know, collaboration. And we also talked about, by the way, I'm a board of director of History Society. It's like such as we came out with this connecting other organizations, Belle Plaine History Museum, Jordan History Museum. You just collaborate.
Yeah.
That's the way things happen, you know. And little stuff makes a big difference too, you know. Like, for example, I can say in this COVID, if you go to the restaurant, you feel very uncomfortable to sit down inside, right? Open dining outside. That will help. People will go. This is going to bring you revenues, you know?
Yeah.
These kind of things makes big difference.
Make a big difference. Sure. All right. So with the time we have left, Arif, why don't you look straight at the camera and tell our voters at home why you think they should vote for you on Election Day?
Sorry, I'm moving a little bit.
It's okay.
I'm not a miracle person to change all problems overnight. I do have compassion to serve others. I just want to make difference in our community. If you believe in strong kids, strong families, strong communities, and strong schools, please vote for me. Together, we can achieve lots of goals, you know. I just want to see our Shakopee bloom like sunflower, yellow, bright, neon sunflower, period. God bless America. God bless Shakopee. God bless you all. Thank you, Angie, for having me.
for coming.
And stay safe.
Thank you for watching this episode of Meet the Candidates 2020. Thank you for watching Meet the Candidates 2020, a voter education program brought to you by the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. Please visit our website at shakopee.org for all of the information you'll need to know leading up to the November 3rd election.